Hey there, gamers! Mark the Lone Gamer here, and we are back in Dragon Age Inquisition. In the last episode, we adventured a lot in the Exalted Plains. We saved the Orlesian armies from being destroyed, and we also befriended the Dalish clan that was in the area. We got a lot of great stuff, got a lot of gold, in fact, so I was able to spend a bit of gold to buy a couple of schematics from the Black Emporium. And we also leveled everybody up. So we're now level 13. Marion is. So I took for her an upgrade to Fire Mine. So we took Searing Glyph. So targets hit by the fire mine are launched into the air and set aflame, leaving them burning. So that's awesome. Cassandra, we took an upgrade to Ring the Bell. So it just gives her a lot more damage against guard. And she's also level 13. All of us are level 13 for some reason. Marion seems to have fallen behind in levels. Sarah, we got her another perk or another skill in the Tempest tree, Flask of Frost. It coats her in icy skin that increases armor and freezes enemies. And Dorian, we upgraded his first Necromancer ability, Horror. We upgraded that to Despair, which inflicts even deeper terror and reduces armor. Then Blackwall, we started him into the champion tree. So he has a line in the sand. You call upon the legacy of the greatest champions in history, defying enemies as you hold your position. So I think this creates some glowing statues. They don't actually fight, they just block. So it's more of a barrier than anything else. Resilience, you don't flinch, don't blink, don't back down. Enemies that hit you with melee attacks are staggered by recoil. And last, Unyielding, an attack that will bring you down instead leaves you with a small amount of health. And you are immune to all damage for 5 seconds. Hopefully that's good. Sounds good. Now, for some reason, Cole hasn't opened up his assassin tree yet. So we just got him 2 more perks in Dagger. So flank attack, Skirmisher, and Bloodied Prey. He had 3 perks. Vivienne also had 3 perks. We haven't been using them, so they have a lot of perk points. We gave Vivienne Flashfire and its upgrade. So Flashfire, Blistering Pain, and yeah, we also got her Lightning Cage. I hope she actually uses that spell. Solus, we gave him an upgrade to Stone Fist, but a different one from the one Marion is using. We also got him Encircling Veil. Then Varric, we got him and Take Them Down. So this gives everyone a critical hit chance bonus. Iron Bow, we gave him 2 more perks in Reaver. So we got Fervor. When an enemy dies near you, the thrill of death spurs you to hit that much harder. So he gets a 30% bonus to damage when something dies. Scenting Blood, being near a badly wounded enemy spurs you into a frenzy, driving you to move faster and giving you a better chance of striking deadly blows. Alright, that's it. Lots of stuff. Now, let's go talk to our people. We've been adventuring so much. For now, let's do some character interaction.
Your worship.
Corypheus is back. Oh, shit.
You said he was a Darkspawn, or a Magister. What is he really?
I'm not sure. I don't think Corypheus really knows either. He's definitely a Darkspawn, but when we found him, it was pretty obvious he hadn't heard that. He thinks he's a Magister, a priest of Dumat, in fact. He says he broke into the Golden City, like in the Chantry tale.
If you and Hawk defeated him once, we can do it again.
We didn't just think Corypheus was dead. He was dead. No pulse, no breath, full of stab wounds. There wasn't a lot of room for doubt. It makes me wonder. I thought the Wardens imprisoned Corypheus to use him. Maybe they did it because he can't be killed.
How did you and Hawk even wind up in a Grey Warden prison for ancient Darkspawn?
Corypheus sent people after Hawk. He actually got control of an entire Carter clan. Made them drink Darkspawn blood. Weird shit. We tracked the Carter to an old dwarven fort or something in the mountains. Of course, it turned out to be a trap. They needed Hawk's blood to open the locks holding Corypheus, and they drew us into the prison to get it.
There has to be a way to defeat Corypheus. We'll find it. Don't worry.
I hope you're right. Maker's breath, what have I let loose?
Forget the past. It makes no difference what Corypheus is or how he got loose. We're putting an end to him.
I wish I had your confidence. But you've got more important things to do than listen to me worry. Just let me know when you want something shot.
Will do. Will do.
Another completed work of whatever they used to call it.
Oh. Alright. Don't need to go there. Where are the rest of our friends? I think it's here. Oh, this leads to the people here. Let's turn in some research. We've been collecting a lot of stuff. That's good. Alright. And Dorian. Now, should we talk to Dorian about that letter from his father? Maybe not now. Where's Solus? Oh, he's downstairs. Oh, Commander
If you
Helene.
require any assistance,
No problem. Sorry I didn't choose Knight Enchanter.
yes?
Alright. We haven't we haven't progressed with Vivienne much. She's a hard nut to crack. Not that I'd want to crack her, that is. I'm not really. She's not one of my favorite characters. Where is Solus? Isn't this? Yes, here it is. Alright, let's talk to Solus.
You have begun practicing new magical forms. Interesting. You seem to be drawing upon the raw substance of the Fade. Likely using your mark as a catalyst. I use similar techniques, although it took me years to learn them. Why did you choose such an esoteric area of study?
So now we actually have something in common. We're both Rift Mages, or users of Rift Magic.
I hoped that studying such magic would help me better understand the Fade.
While our fight affords little time for formal study, the wise can better themselves even in the midst of battle. Perhaps especially then. I hope your new studies serve you well. Did you need anything else?
What do you know about the Fade?
A great deal, from my wanderings. There are few hard facts, but I can share what I have learned.
I'd like to know more about the Veil.
Circle mages call it a barrier between this world and the Fade. But according to my studies in ancient elven lore, that is a vast oversimplification. Without it, imagine if spirits entered freely. The Fade was not a place one went, but a state of nature like the wind.
It sounds like it would be wonderful.
And dangerous. But yes, a world where imagination defines reality. Where spirits are as common as trees or grass. Instead, spirits are strange and fearful. And the Fade is a terrifying world touched only by mages and dreamers. I am glad that I'm not alone in seeing the beauty of such a world, along with the obvious peril.
I'd like to know more about demons.
Your circle says that demons hate the natural world and seek to bring their chaos and destruction to the living. But such simplistic labels misconstrue their motivations, and in so doing, do all a great disservice. Spirits wish to join the living. And a demon is that wish gone wrong.
Is there a way to coexist? To live with them? If not in peace, at least without such active confrontation.
Not in the world we know today. The veil creates a barrier that makes true understanding most unlikely. But the question is a good one, and it matters that you thought to ask.
I'd like to know more about the breach.
Simply put, it is a tear in the veil between this world and the Fade, allowing spirits to enter the world physically. Small tears occur naturally when magic weakens the veil, or when spirits cluster in an area that has seen many deaths. But your anchor, as Corypheus calls it, allows you some control over the breach. That suggests it was deliberate.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Alright. At the very least, we've gotten a bit better acquainted with Solus. Maybe we can experience more cool cutscenes with him. Now, who else can we meet? Let's go talk to Cassandra. Our number one warrior. Alright.
Something is troubling me, Inquisitor. Leliana is receiving reports of mages becoming possessed, Templars going rogue. No one is dealing with these matters. I was hoping we might, before they get worse.
We can certainly look into it.
I will mark these incidents on the map as I learn of them, Inquisitor. And I would be pleased to accompany you if and when you investigate.
Do you have any advice for me?
Tell that demon, what does it call itself? Cole. Tell it to leave. He may not mean harm, but that does not mean he will not harm us. Spirits are not creatures to take at face value. Be cautious with him, Inquisitor.
Do you have any advice for me?
Treat Dorian with caution. It's possible he could be what he seems, a Tevinter mage wishing to do better than his countrymen. What if he is not? At best, his presence makes the Inquisition appear to have questionable allies.
Do you have any advice for me?
Watch the treasury carefully, with that Sarah present.
You think she's here to rob us?
Possibly not, but I would hardly put it past her.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
Haven was a cock-up, Herald, Inquisitor. But you did right by me, and others. We'll pay you back.
Alright. So supposedly Adan here, though he's no longer our potion maker, he now does work, hands-on work in the gardens and stuff. So I guess that's supposedly what he wants. So it's good to see that he's around.
So, this is Skyhold. Come, let's walk the ramparts. I want to examine our fortifications. We'll be able to see Corypheus coming from miles away.
He's not going to get the better of us again.
We lost good soldiers that day, loyal men and women. Let him come. I swear I'll take the twister bastard down, even if I have to die to do it.
I'm grateful for your support.
It's my job, isn't it? Killing Darkspawn. Look, in spite of it all, there is hope. The people flock to your banner. They believe in you. Tell me honestly, are you what they say you are? Andraste's chosen?
I was chosen by Andraste. She saved me. We shouldn't question it.
I don't. We all need to believe in something.
I am at your service.
Skyhold needs a healthy flow of goods. How can I help?
Free the trade routes of obstruction. Restore security to the outposts, the keeps. And the merchants will find you.
How are you doing? Good business?
Building. Always building. Thanks to you.
We'll speak another time.
Of course, Lady Inquisitor.
Alright, now while we're here, let's change our horse. I mean, I love the Barded Charger, but it's a bit slow. Let's get something a bit faster. Yeah, I mean, let's try this guy for now.
Convincing the Keeper took work, but I'm so glad you managed.
Alright. So Lornil is one of the Dalish from the Exalted Plains. He joined us at the end of the quests in for the Dalish camp. We still have something to do for them. We still have to give them great bear hides. That won't happen for a while, not unless we
Inquisitor.
get to a certain zone. Anyway, I think we've talked to enough people. Let's head to the war table and open up some missions.
Inquisitor, I was just inspecting our new headquarters. Foundation cracks, nesting animals, and miles from any centers of civilization. The staff must make it presentable if we're to receive any visitors of distinction.
It certainly wouldn't do for the Inquisition to appear overly shabby.
We've only just now convinced everyone we are precisely what Thedas requires. The mages are showing great trust in you. They need to feel safe here.
I'm more concerned about reinforcing Skyhold in case Corypheus attacks again.
I've had difficulty forgetting his assault on Haven. Do you know who first leapt to arms? Our workers. They were so proud of our cause. Corypheus simply cut them down. So much screaming after that first blast of fire. So many people turned to ash.
We lost far too many good people to that monster.
I'm sure they'll find rest with the Maker. Well, before I return to my duties, allow me to congratulate you on your appointment as Inquisitor, my lady. I will now bring diplomatic issues to your attention, and I'm more than happy to help with any situations that arise.
You don't have to be so formal just because I'm Inquisitor now, Josephine.
Our allies and guests should see you treated with every courtesy, Inquisitor, especially considering the newness of your office. Fortunately, after your courage at Haven, it's no difficult task to do so.
Alright. Ooh, we have a perk. Now, I've been thinking about this. Now, we need to get these perks, these knowledge perks, and they should be taken as early as possible. I mean, I don't think these advanced focus perks are required. We can also take... I want to take this as well. This is important. Deft Hands, Fine Tools. There are so many of those locked doors that the regular skills of our rogues can't open. And there are very good stuff behind those doors. So I think some of them are even required. So we are taking this. So we'll open those doors, the ones that we've already seen and have access to, as soon as possible. Anyway, that's all we can do. Alright, let's pay off these missions. Exalted Plains resources. Our shipment of resources from the Exalted Plains has arrived. Viridium. I just want Cullen to just keep getting Viridium.
Inquisitor.
Tevinter resistance. My agent Tamar reports success. One less despicable Tevinter Magister to worry about. Naturally, the rest of the Magisterium assumes the hand behind the deed was Magister Tilani herself, and she reports they have respectfully backed away from both her and her supporters. She sends her thanks, a box of candied chocolates, and a variety of other useful items. The chocolates are mine, but the rest I pass to you, Inquisitor. Liliana. Enhanced Chain Lightning Ring. I wanted those chocolates. Alright, nothing else here for now. Gain Orzamar's friendship. Our emissaries have returned. Orzammar has pledged to our cause some of the most formidable warriors from the Legion of the Dead. According to the king, they are veteran darkspawn hunters, absolutely fearless. The king also graciously offered to share Orzammar's wealth. He recognizes the threat Corypheus poses. So, Sigil of the Great Bear. I do not have any high hopes that it's going to be useful. What else? Can we open up stuff? Now, Find the Warden will open up the village of Crestwood. And that's where we are going to meet Hawk, but we'll save that for a bit later. And we've seen this. The southern lad reported back. Bandits were cleared with minor spoils. Continuing her predecessor's work. Power for a price. A formal document with impeccable filigree. It is time. The Inquisitor commands a small kingdom. It's time to exercise the weight of her influence. There remains uninvolved and uncommitted lords and ladies, bands and arls. Where they could not be engaged with plight or passion, they can be compelled through mercenary means, but there must be a display. Make it known that the Inquisition has weight, and the boons and the dispensation of the powerful will be open to you. Thereafter, she need not curry influence, she can simply buy it. The esteemed Faris, the representative. Alright, who can we send? Only Liliana. Do not display. We will show your reach by simply being where it is most beneficial. Yeah.
Inquisitor.
No wasteful use of resources. Alright. I decided that we would open this. Rescue soldiers missing in Ferelden. I mean, if they're missing, they need help right away, so we'll go here. It's the Fallow Mire. Cost power 8. Inquisition soldiers have gone missing in the marshy reaches of southern Ferelden. Because the region is largely uncharted, finding them will be difficult. But the Inquisition's advisors are determined to find out what happened and, if possible, bring their people back alive. So, Cullen, other soldiers are volunteering to search for their lost comrades. They won't rest until they've found them. Alright. The missing soldiers have been found in a bog called Fallow Mire. They're being held hostage by Avar, who demand to meet the Herald of Andraste if the Inquisition wants to see its people alive again. Let's go and get back our soldiers. So, of course, we're bringing Cassandra. Let's bring Blackwall and Dorian.
Thank you for coming. Maybe you can solve this mess. Our missing patrols are being held hostage by Avar, barbarians from the mountains.
What are they doing in a bog?
That's the thing. Their leader, he wants them to fight you, because you're the Herald of Andraste.
What do they have against Andraste?
Well, the Avar think there are gods in nature, as in the sky has a god and the forest. The Avar say you're claiming to be sent by one, and they'll challenge the will of your god with their own. I think their leader's just a boastful little prick who wants to brag he killed you.
Should I autograph something for him before he tries to behead me?
They think readings for the weak. You know, scholars, lowlanders, or Legion peasants. Getting to our troops won't be easy. You'll have to fight your way through undead. Wait, you're not squeamish about undead, are you?
There are any corpses possessed by spirits?
Right. Nothing to fear. The Avar are holed up in the castle on the other side of the Fallow Mire. Make her willing, the Inquisition's people are still alive.
Dispatch for you.
Alright.
What is it? This could help us.
Alright, now, just a look at our current gear. We actually have new gear. We still have our old armor, but Marion's headgear is an overseer cowl. It actually looks like a military cap a bit. I think it's the best one to use for her. She kind of looks military. It's pretty cool, I think. And I crafted for the others. For Cassandra, we crafted for her a new Vanguard mail. And she has pretty good armor. So, we're going to need all the good stuff that we can.
Perhaps we should search about a bit.
This area is actually pretty challenging. Helen, there's nothing. If you don't come here prepared, you're going to die. Because enemies here are pretty strong. And not just strong, there are a lot of them. So basically this place is infested with undead and some sort of plague that turns people into undead. I don't think it's made clear. It's just a plague. And, well, we don't care. We are here to get our people and bring them back alive. And, well, alright. Undead.
Can't be all of them. There must be more further in.
Alright. One thing that we're going to need here a lot is more crafting material, because crafting material is getting scarce at Skyhold, because we love to craft, I have to say. And before we go up, let's get this landmark. Statue of Andraste. Give me. I actually want to put Marion here into those overcoat type mage armors. I mean, this enchanter armor that she's wearing is pretty good. It actually looks pretty cool. But I really like the overcoat kind of armor. I really like the way it looks. And I'm prepared to take a bit of a hit to the armor rating, because it's not quite as good armor rating wise.
Signs of a plague.
A cheerful addition to any decent swamp. At least in the city you can find a decent healer. Out here you have what? Roots and berries?
Yeah, and alright, what was I saying? Yeah, I like overcoats. And this actually isn't too bad. I like the coat tails. But I really like the overcoat. And even if the armor rating isn't as good as the armor, the actual armor for the overcoat, I'm willing to take that, because Marion here at least has the Ring of Doubt, or aka the One Ring, so she can turn invisible. So I'm willing to give the other mages the better armor rated mage outfits, because just do this and she turns invisible. And when we are invisible, Marion can pretty much hit any enemy with a critical hit, guaranteed. We hit an enemy with stone fists. I think common enemies can be basically, we can, I think, one hit them, which is awesome. Like this guy. Wow. Still a bit alive. Can we hit? I think it's too far away, I think. No, it's too far away. Right. Alright, he's dead. That was a long range kill. Now. guess we should just move forward. I'm not going to waste time gathering materials. I'll do that, I guess, off screen. The trick is finding just the important treasures and just moving ourselves forward. What's that? Oh. Yeah, we have to find these.
Is that a beacon of some sort?
Alright, so that basically
Watch out!
basically attracts enemies. Here. Alright. Oh. Oh. Whoa, it's
Beacons seem to draw out the undead. We
demon.
could use them to fight on dry land.
Keep an eye out for more then.
Alright, so what we have to do is Veilfire in the Fallow Mire. Veilfire messages in the Fallow Mire are largely gibberish and imply a kind of paranoia. Certain letters and numbers repeat. It is possible the writing is in code. These Veilfire runes are interspersed with numbers and mathematical notations. They evoke a clear sense of panic, as if the author was trying to figure out a difficult problem. So I don't think it's really it means anything, but might as well do that. Now the trick is to find these beacons and to just make your way through the mire by them, because they open up fast travel points. So we just have to follow where they go. Alright. We can drop. Let's go. I think this is the way. Is this the way? Yes. Alright. I do want to grab these. These are metals. But I won't be gathering too much, don't worry. Oh, wow. Right.
One down.
No loot. Another shrine over there. For some reason, I actually like the Fallow Mire. It's very interesting. It's the depressing places that are actually kind of cool to explore. Alright. Just lots of crafting material. Alright, let's activate the beacon. Where are comrades? I think Dorian, yeah, Dorian will. Alright. Alright, there. Cassandra got a bit... I'm okay with using potions because we should be finding a campsite. Ooh, nice! Should be finding a campsite very soon. Or within the area. Where else? Let's take that. Apostate Widriss's journal. The thick journal is half undecipherable. The parts that can be read are splattered with ink, as if the author had written them in a hurry. There were years of notes in that book. Years. Who could have taken it? Or deciphered it? Did someone follow me from the circle? I bet it was Wernham or Clarice. They always were jealous little busybodies. If they saw what I've done, the demons I've harnessed, they'd be green with envy. Who's afraid of spirits now, you simpering ewes? But I must have my book back. I'll write down the cipher again before I forget. Again. These demons are clever. Can't have them demanding a price for decrypting my own notes. The concoctions I can make with the plants here in safe amounts will open my mind to vistas past the fade. The demons hint it is beyond me because they wish to undermine me. It's so clear. So very clear. I'm not sure. Apparently there's an apostate active in this area. Could that Widriss have been the guy who's writing these
Let me guess.
runes?
The locals claim this place is haunted.
Huh. Of course they would. Because it is haunted by undead. Right, there's a campsite nearby. Let's go and open it up. So we can replenish our potions.
This would work for a camp.
Note from a scout. The paper is small and thin, meant for transport by a messenger bird. Warn the herald her life is in danger if she comes to the mire. Our patrol spotted Avar 3 days ago. We didn't understand why they came down from the Frostbacks until we were captured in an ambush. Their leader said they came because they heard the Inquisition was in the area. They want to lure out and kill the Herald of Andraste to win favor with their gods. I escaped, but I can't free the others without help. I found a good camping spot for a rescue party. We'll tend my wounds before heading off. Scout Aubrey Greenholm. Now, either that scout... The scout who left that message, either she died, or perhaps she was the one who actually got the message to us that people were, that the Inquisition soldiers were captured. I'm thinking that's the case.
So, you're Herald of Andraste. My kin want you dead, Lowlander, but it's not my job. No fears from me.
I thought the Avar wanted to fight me.
Our chieftain's son wants to fight you. I'm called in when the dead pile up. Rights to the gods, mending for the bleeding, a dagger for the dying. That's what I do. I don't pick up a blade for a whelp's trophy hunt.
Why aren't you with the other Avar?
Trying to figure out this hole in the world. Never seen anything like it's like. They spit out angry spirits. Endless. What the sky's trying to tell us? I don't know.
They're caused by the breach in the sky. It was some kind of magic gone wrong.
I know that, Lowlander. I'm talking about the Lady of the Skies. Do you not know her? Can't you see the warning she writes through the bird flocks in the air?
You use the patterns of flocking birds as an augury, then?
We don't use them. They're sent. You see it, or you don't.
The other Avar kidnapped an Inquisition patrol. Are they all right?
A few were injured in the skirmish, but they were alive. Last I saw them. Someone's trained them well. They killed more of us than I thought they would.
Farewell, then.
Watch the water.
Alright. There's a weird fade drift here. Apparently, it's unstable, so we better close it. But I guess we have to open it first, which is weird. Alright, let's go. Alright, alright. Go over here. Apparently wisps can't be drawn by Pull of the Abyss. Oh shit. Alright.
Lady of the skies, you can mend the gaps in
Nonsense,
the air.
lass.
It's what the Herald was sent here to do.
Maybe you do have a god favour.
They were talking. Wish I could have heard most of it. But I think, yeah, the Skywatcher just was musing that we probably have the god's favor because we have a bit of power over the rifts. Cassandra was engaging him in conversation. That's pretty cool. Alright. Let's continue on. Did we check the house? I don't think we checked the house. Alright, lots of stuff. Pull back leather, so more crafting. I love crafting in the... Uh-oh, what? Oh, come on. Alright, good. Alright, what's going on? Rock to the face. That's my solution for most problems today. Rock to the face. See you later, Mr. Skywatcher. And you're thinking, how can the other party members sense where we're going? Maybe they're listening to our footsteps. Alright. Who knows?
Oh, quite a smell.
Barbecue. Fish, hunter bone, awareness. Uh-oh. What? 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 What the hell? Oh, something came from... So that was what the smell was all about. Applies to weapon or armor. Abilities cost 7.5 less. Oh, so not all Fade Touched Wing Velvet does the dagger thing. Interesting.
Careful. Disturbing the water draws them out.
Right. Now here, I think this is where, yeah, the Widris guy is. So let's go find him and stop whatever he's planning. Oh, Wizard Avar. Alright, let's Let's put a mine over there. Then pull off the abyss. Ha ha! That'll teach you to go up against. Ooh, nice. Go up against the Herald of Andraste. Yes, I am becoming drunk with power. No, of course not. Marion is a very level-headed woman. She is very good, very sincere, the best of us. But I am not Marion. Anyway. Cleansing rune, yes! Right, schematic, it's just a schematic. Alright, fine. We actually have runes already because we were able to craft some. I've forgotten if I've actually attached them already. Black wall. No, not yet. I wanted to put it on Blackwall's sword and on Bianca just to give them a bit more damage. We'll do that another time. Forgot to do that. Alright. So where is this Widris guy? Alright, anyway, let's continue. Did I forget? Alright, not yet. Where's the enemy? Alright, here they come. Why isn't the mine igniting? There, that's better. Weird. Yeah. Lots of stuff. So I guess we're pretty much better, at least of a level that can really handle this place, because otherwise these things will destroy a party that isn't ready. And if you go into the water, you're ambushed by undead every now and then, and undead archers. Very difficult. Very irritating. Where's the... Have we already checked? Oh, not yet. Alright. So there's a rift nearby. What? Oh, alright. Okay, there's an entrance here. Ooh, there's a rift. Alright. Oh, why did I do that? Right. Mark of the rift. Come on. Shit, it's a dream demon. Where is it? Alright. Get ready for round 2. Over there. Go back to the stealth, come on. And you. Ooh, it's a shit. Nope, it's part of mine. Alright. Much better, much better. Done?
Incidentally, Cassandra, I'm well aware you lied to me.
I lied to you?
When you said the Mage Rebellion was beyond the power of the Seekers to control. I've since heard your order could have prevented it, but instead led the Templars into war once it started.
It is why I left the order, yes.
Knee-jerk defense of your former comrades. I quite understand.
Let's continue to go after the apostate mage. He's here somewhere. We have to find him so we can finish this episode at least. We won't be reaching the Avar in this episode, unfortunately. Is this the... Is this the way? Ooh, alright. There he is. Apostate Widris. Is she a woman? Yeah, she's female. Alright. Alright. I think this is expected. Huh. Uh-oh. Widris dead. Not yet. Take a potion, Cassandra. Take a potion. Alright, he's dead. Alright. Alright. There she is, what's left of her. Warden Battle Mage armor. Interesting. Alright. Sacrificial. Ooh, schematic. Alright, very nice. Solus would probably have enjoyed that. Unfortunately, he's not here. Alright. Superior Enchanter. Some actually nice stuff, but beneath us at this point. And that's it, I guess, for here. The late apostate has met her fate. And that will be all there is for now. We'll continue on to find the Avar and the captured Inquisition soldiers in the next part. So, this has been Mark the Lone Gamer, and we'll be back in Dragon Age Inquisition in the next video.